Hey everybody, Darren here from the Music Vault. Just topping up my pool, and I figured that why not do a quick video. I've got a bunch of stuff in the last week or so. So I'll do, you know what, I'll do the vinyl first. As you know, or maybe you don't, we had a chain. We've had a few chain stores in Canada, and Send the Record Man, they're gone. Sunrise, or HMV, they're gone. Sunrise Records went and came back. Apparently, I read that they're opening about 70 stores across Canada, and they took over at my local mall. They took over the HMV spot. And a third of their inventory is vinyl. Bit pricey, but when you look at being in Canada and having to have things shipped, you know, you pay say 25 bucks American for a record, then it's $11 to ship it. Now you're at $36. And then you have to now add the conversion at 25%. If you hear that chirp, that's my alarm. I haven't fixed it yet. It only chirps out in the basement here. You can only hear it in the basement. So the rest of those, so you become oblivious to it. Only when I'm down here listening to music or taping a video, you hear the stupid thing. So I have to get a new battery for it, and the battery's like 150 bucks or something like that. And well, if you don't hear it upstairs, I'm not worried about it right now. But anyways, so yeah, so a third of their inventory is vinyl. I mean, again, like I said, it's pricey, and if you look at the shipping and the conversion and everything like that, yeah, well, a $30 record Canadian in the store is still cheaper than, you know, ordering from somewhere and paying $45 or $50 for it for the same record because of the conversion and the shipping. However, having said that, there is some stuff that you can't get in the store. They don't sell them. They don't carry them. They won't carry them because there's a select market for them. Nonetheless, I was going through, and I didn't get in on the Kickstarter program just because it wasn't really offering anything at the level that I really wanted. So I waited, and I figured, anyways, when I waited for a reason, because I picked this up for 30 bucks Canadian after shipping and handling and conversion and everything. The new Demon Hunter. And this is a nice package. Double LP, gatefold. There we go. And what I was really surprised was this one reminded me of, here, I'll show you first. It has picture, which is really cool, lyrics, but this reminded me of the new Ultimatum that came out, only a different color. The Ultimatum was like a green and black swirl, which really suited the packaging that it came in. Well, this one is the same thing, really suits the packaging that it came in, and that is, what's that upside down? No, that's right. Isn't that cool? I love that. That is so awesome. Look at that. That is so cool. Anyways, yeah, so both vinyl are the same. The black and gray swirl was really, really nice. Up next, this is standard black. This was 21 bucks. I couldn't pass it up because I don't have this one. I have it on disc. I don't have it on vinyl. I have it on vinyl now. The new Megadeth. This is probably my favorite Megadeth in the last 10 years. This is such a great album. Lyrics and everything, and picture of the band. Chris Adler on drums. And this is just standard black, nothing spectacular. But nonetheless, I highly recommend this album. If you are a Megadeth fan or a metal fan, Megadeth to me has put out predominantly good releases. They've been consistent. They've been, as far as I'm concerned, they've been better than the last few Slayer records, which has basically been the same record put out on 4 different vinyls or CDs, whatever. I'm just tired of Slayer. And Metallica, they've just been better. And the last record, I'm finally happy to get this. I saw this there and I had to get it. Death, Leprosy. I kept trying to order it from Relapse, and every time you turn around it was out. But this one, just standard black, nothing spectacular. Collage of pictures, lyrics, band photo, write up. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, if you don't like death, I mean, come on, they are, to me, and I'm sure to a lot of other people, Chuck Schuldiner is like the pioneer of death metal. He started everything when it comes to death metal. Okay, so that was for the vinyl. Now for the CDs. Up first is Hometown Boys. Well, not really hometown. They're about 5 hours up the highway. Headstones. They're from Kingston, Ontario. This is an amazing. I love this record. It's got a lot of influences on it, but a lot of punk attitude. But not punk, but just a punk attitude, like a new attitude. Catchy songs, great. I've listened to this I don't know how many times already, and I just got it last week. I highly recommend this album. It is awesome. I haven't got the last one. I have to go and buy the last one, but I pretty much have everything that the Headstones put out. Great band, I love them. Next one up is Catatonia, The Fall of Hearts. I don't know what to say about this. 12 tracks. This is, I just love this band. There's especially their last, everything from Viva Emptiness up this way. They started out as a kind of like a black metal band, I guess, or a death metal band, but they've changed more into like an Opeth kind of heavy music, but clean vocal style, lots of mellow parts, and it's just, the arrangements are just, it's just awesome. I highly recommend this CD. Like I said, I've gotten everything from Viva Emptiness right up. Yeah, this is awesome. Fall of Hearts, great album. Next up, I bought this on a whim because it was $5.99 at the record shop. It's got 7 songs. It's on Sumerian Records. Total death metal. Slaughter to Prevail. album is called Chapters of Misery. This is an EP, and it has 8 songs on it. It's a great record. Like, it really is a great CD. I mean, it is. It's, if you want something heavy and fast and guttural and breakdowns and all that kind of jazz, that one's it. And it was only $6, so I figured, why not? Brand new, why not? I got this one. This one was a bit of a disappointment because I thought it was a full, like a CD, not a promo CD, because it just came in a card as Imperanon. If you like, this one came out in 2004. I got it on eBay. If you like Children of Bodom, that kind of Finnish metal, power death metal, I guess you could call it, then yeah, this is it. So actually, it's a good record. I really enjoy it. From what I remember hearing, I've only heard it once, I think. So I'm gonna throw it in the van and play it. Next up, I've got, I think this is their 4th record CD. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Obscura, Arcosis. Yeah, Acrosis. If you haven't heard these guys, picture death metal jazz. It's technical, it's fast, it's got my favorite song on here is The Monist. Just awesome stuff. I really like this band. Technical death metal is basically what it is. Got fast parts, got normal parts, it's got slower parts, got some mellower parts, cleaner vocal style, scratchy black metal-ish style vocals, or deathcore vocals, scratchy deathcore vocal style, guttural death metal vocals. It's got everything in there, and it's a really enjoyable record, or CD I should say. Now this one, I was in the record my local movie shop, and they sell CDs in there, and I've heard this once, and what I've heard, I friggin' love it. And this is Ancients, Heart of Oak. This has got, it says here, if you're fans of Mastodon, Opeth, The Sword, Kaliza and Baroness, but it's got like everything in there. Catchy mellow parts, heavy parts, black metal vocals, excellent. So I was really surprised. I just picked it up on a whim. I had heard the band, and it's on Season of Mist, so I knew that it was going to be a metal record. But yeah, great record. Of course, this one was dirt cheap. It was $5. I had to pick it up because I don't have it. I'm just going to swap out the cover and get a new case for it. Austrian Death Machine. Total Brutal. 17 tracks. 17 tracks. We all know who this is. Tim Lambesis from As I Lay Dying and Pyrethian. I'm anxious to see. He's got Triple Brutal out. I don't know if it's out. I've never found it, never seen it. But I came across this one when I bought a bunch. And yeah, for sure, that's going to be a good metal record. These guys are Canadian. I can't remember exactly who they're from, where they're from. I just remember a lady I work with, her son was asked to try out for them, or asked to join them, and he never did. I don't know why. This one, the cover's really dirty. I have to get a new jewel case for it. Cancer Bats. Basically punk crossover metal, scratchy vocals. Catchy stuff. A lot of tongue-in-cheek, fun stuff. This one is the other Cancer Bats. This is a double CD. Bears, Mares, Scraps, and Bones. And this is a DVD. It's probably a live studio thing or something. It didn't say what it was, but yeah, DVD CD. I like it when they come like that. You know, you don't mind paying the $8 for it, or the $10 or $12. This one I had heard of. I did not get what I thought it was. I was totally surprised by this. I thought I've read it's like a sludge stoner band, so I was expecting stoner music, sludge music, like maybe Fu Manchu kind of stuff. Just stoner music. This is not what I thought it was, and the band is called Howl. The album's called Full of Hell. It's quick. It's got, like, the vocal style is not, be more like black death metal kind of stuff, I think. This is out on Relapse. I don't know when it came out. Can't remember. It's been in the last couple of years. There's no thing on it. But yeah, Howl. I'll have to check it out more. If you've heard of any of these so far, tell me what you think. But I'm gonna check these guys out a little bit more. See, that's where everything on in the van, eh? When I have to take the kids somewhere, I'm going to work, coming home from work, or going to the grocery store, or whatever. So this way I can listen to it and kind of get a real good feel for it. Next up, punk band, Against Me. Haven't heard it. It was a good price, so I figured I'd buy it. It's CD DVD combination. I think I paid it was $2, $2.99. The 4 for $10 or $2.99. So I couldn't beat the price. So I grabbed it. And the last up, this is like a, I don't know, like hardcore metal punk cross. It's on Death Wish Records. It's called Shipwreck AD. The album's called Abyss. It's got a really weird name for the songs. Squall, Nereus, Samir, Beached, Helix, Miasma, Lotus, Thaw, Zenith, Ascent, Earbose. Yeah. What I heard of it, I liked. I haven't really invested it, so I'm gonna check it out. But that was a really good price. It was only $4.99 or something. So yeah. So anyways, that is my video. Thanks for subscribing. I'm at 104 subs now. I think that's pretty cool. If you like any of this stuff, heard any of it, comment below. If you haven't, comment below. If you don't care, comment below. If you don't want to comment below, don't comment below. I don't care. We're just having fun here. So yeah, that's my annoying alarm. This is my video. Peace out, guys. See you next video. Take care. God bless.